Hey folks, Tyson Alger checking in here from Anaheim before Oregon's 7:07 tentative tip-off against Duke tonight in the Sweet 16. I anticipate it to be a really good game. I think both teams deserve to be here. Oregon is obviously a one seed in the tournament. They've played well all season except for a couple lapses here or there. And Duke, aside from losing 4 out of 5 games in January and falling out of the top 25 for the first time this decade, they've really played some of the best basketball in the country over the last month or so. So I think the Ducks are favored in this game. I think they deserve to be. They earned that this season, and I do think they match up well against the Blue Devils. But they are going to have to do a couple key things to get away with a win in this one to advance to the lead eight. The most important thing against this Duke team is limiting them from 3-point range. Oregon was one of the worst teams in the Pac-12 this season at defending the three ball, and they've gotten a little better over it over the last couple of weeks, but it's still not one of their strong suits. And Duke is one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the country. There's only a couple teams left in this tournament that shoot the three more than they do, and I think that's going to be a really key matchup there to see whether or not the Ducks can limit that. One of the ways that they're going to be able to limit that, I believe, is by pressing and trapping, kind of like what you saw in the second half of that St. Joe's game when the Ducks came back from 7 down. Oregon has a really aggressive press, and then they kind of do that neutral zone trap that basically if you can make Duke take an extra 10, 15 seconds to set up into their offense, they're going to have way less options around that perimeter. I think that's going to be their best course of action to defending against that. Duke has a couple players you need to shut down. Grayson Allen averages 20 points a game. He's one of the best players in the country. Brandon Ingram, he's got the potential to be a #1 draft pick. He's kind of, think of Elgin Cook, Dwayne Benjamin, Dylan Brooks, that sort of mold, but give him superpowers. He's that good. He can kind of do everything. He's very versatile. He would fit right in on this Oregon team. I just think he's a little bit better than some of their individual players. So I think it could be a really good game tonight. Like I said, the game's tentatively scheduled for 7:07. It kind of depends on whether or not the Oklahoma Texas A&M game goes long. But you can follow all of our stuff at OregonLive.com/Ducks. We'll be running a live thread. I'll be on Twitter at Tyson Alger, and have a fun one tonight.